We made it about an hour, just at a mile, nothing but uphill, probably 1,100 feet in elevation. And this is the situation. Going through our snack packs already.
We got a lot in the load.
So, got some weather. Stake it out here for a little bit and see what happens. We made it. 7,600 feet up. Started at about 5,400. And we're here. We're at the top. A little out of breath. Windy, very windy up here. Lots of good glassing up here though. Lots of good glassing. So we're gonna set up camp, downgrade some of these packs a little bit, and we'll see if we can't glass up something tonight. Try to get, you can see it, that ridge over there. You got a drainage down below that runs this way, then it runs this way. It converges with the drainage on the other side of this hill, on the side of this mountain. It'll converge down there. I'd like to get somewhere off in here, ideally, and see if I can glass that drainage and on the other side. So we're going to do that tonight, sit to about dark, and we'll make our way back to camp. Day one of the elk trip. Saw a bunch of good sign. I think we might be a little too high in elevation. It's been raining for half the day, so all of our stuff's wet. It's about 8 o'clock. We're both stuffed in our tents, and try to get a good night's sleep and maybe move on down tomorrow. Try a little different area. Saw a bunch of good elk sign. But nothing too promising. Right about the last hour and a half of good light, started raining on us again, so kind of cut our glassing short. So Matt's over here in his tent. I don't know if you can see it. There he is. All right, well, try to get a good night rest and back at it again tomorrow. This is the view for tonight. What is? All right, day two, and last night was pretty rough. Lots of rain. I think it rained all night long. A lot of stuff got wet. There's some issues with the tent getting a little wet. Just a lot of the gear, tarps we had out, stuff like that. So packing it, putting it back in the pack could be troublesome, I'd say. So problem with that rain is that the fog set in super thick this morning. You could probably still see some of it on the trail, and it's about 8 o'clock, and going through the glassing nodes we had, you couldn't see anything. Didn't hear any bulls, didn't hear anything, didn't hear any wolves, didn't hear nothing. It's just a rainy, windy night last night, so we're gonna head back to the truck, and I think we're gonna pull up camp, move it about 10 or so miles to the south, get us a little lower in elevation, which I think could help. Some more elk in that terrain. So we're gonna try that and set up there for an evening glass and get a good campsite, get some of our stuff drying out today. So all in all, not too bad. One day down, about 6 to go. All right, walking up on our campsite here. We'll be hunting this meadow this evening. Lots of elk sign in here. Lots of bedding. Lots of poop, fresh poop. Lots of tracks. Lots of water. So I'm gonna get up on this ridge. It's just behind our camp, and get up where I can get a good vantage to have some glassing angles. It's the second half of day 2, so we got to get something. We got to see something. Trying to find a place to cross here. We're across. So, kind of on an elk trail right now. Look at all this. This is all spots where elk are bedded down in this timber here. So, thermals are in our favor right now a little bit. Just gonna work our way right up this ridge. All right, we just got down off the glassing point. Didn't see a whole lot of activity. Saw a lot of mountain lion sign, but now I'm just walking this edge of this creek here, looking for sign, looking for one maybe slipping up, kind of easing back towards the truck. It's about 9:30 right now, and switch it up a little bit. The meadow that we were glassing is the meadow for that our tents are close to. So we came, hit the road, took the road about a mile up the way, switched back up a hill, climbed over all that deadfall, and took a good glassing vantage. And not a whole lot of activity. It did rain again last night though. So it's never fun when everything's wet, but it's part of elk hunting, I guess. So just gonna cruise back down here, see if I can't get a good vantage of another little meadow or something, and we'll look there. Up on the on the glassing spot here, I'm overlooking this meadow down here in this drainage, and there's a lot of good elk sign down there. Haven't seen one yet, but there's too much sign down there for there to not be one passing by. This drainage kind of works from where we're camping all the way down this creek. There's thick timber pockets on each side, so right now we're just playing a glassing game and just waiting, seeing if we can't get one slipping. Mostly using my binos to glass, but just in case, I do have the spot and scope up. So this is that meadow, and right here you get this ridge here. There's some thick timber back up in here. There's some thick timber back up over there. So we're just trying to get them in between maybe. So right now it's just a waiting game. We're at our glassing spot for tonight. Matt, just on the other side of this mountain, and he's looking the drainage that's down there. And he's got another drainage that comes off a hill and then off this way. So he's looking at 3 drainages. I've got this nice meadow, this drainage that comes down here, and the drainage that comes over there. So we'll see if we can spot something. And I think if if this doesn't turn out, probably gonna have to move to some thicker timber. They just don't seem to be out in the open. You see a lot of elk sign, but they just don't seem to be out here in these meadows or anything like that. But there is some thick timber here, so I'm hoping with this view that we have that we can glass something up. Maybe catch something slipping in tonight. All right, keep you updated. All right, day 4, I think. 100% chance of rain in the forecast. It's downpouring, some thunderstorms, windy, just almost unhuntable conditions. And we took that opportunity we ran into town, which is about 45 minutes. We got into town, got a decent meal, refueled the truck, checked over the truck, make sure there's nothing wrong with it. We're gonna head back in about an hour or 2. We'll head back in. We'll find somewhere to get camp set up. Maybe get a glass in tonight. Maybe just explore some new area and hit it tomorrow morning. Dead timber? Looks like it. day, we're not really sure, but it's been the same thing every fucking day is rain.
Eating them at night, Dad.
Pretty good meals.
Nothing but rain,
Harvest right.
wind, and unstuffed peppers. Come on.
As we're driving out, we're stalking this bear. We got a bear crossing the road. We're gonna see if we can stalk him back up the way he came. About 100 yards out from him right now. Hey, there's two. I shoot right, you shoot left. Hey, get off that. See what I'm talking about? Still got good wind. Get up this ravine. Not telling how far he is, but we're gonna try to get on his tracks. We got good wind. It's pushing behind us. Easy, easy, easy. There's his tracks right there. Right in front of you. I think that's gonna be it. Oh, hey. Over here. That's a track coming down. Is it not? So that was the first bear we've seen crossing the road as we were driving this road. As you can see, it's getting kind of dark, but we threw some bait out. We had some bait brewing. Threw a little bit of bait out, about a gallon-sized baggie. Probably got about another 10 minutes of shooting light. So we're gonna give it till then. Decide what our plan is. I think them bears were. This is a creek bottom right here. Creek runs through here. You got about 50 yards of meadow, and then you got this steep mountain over here. And that bear was crossing the road, going up the mountain. So they might be bedded out here during the day. We were gonna trek through here in the afternoon, but we got rained out again, and it's thick. It's more handgun hunting than anything. But set some bait out. We'll see if that bait drifts up to them. The wind right now is going from here up. So if we got something out in this meadow still, won't really smell it. Won't smell us. But if the bears are already up there, might be able to pull one back down here before shooting light. If not, we'll try to make a plan for tomorrow.